And how's it going, everybody? This is Tristan's Shop Talk, and here for another episode 35. And today we have a very special guest. We have a comedian, one of the mainliners here in Houston, Ku, and very glad to meet this gentleman. Finally get to meet this gentleman. How you doing, Ku?
What up, man? What's going on, brother?
Doing good, man. I always want to appreciate you taking time to speak with me. I know a lot of things are going on with you right now. You're a very busy man. So just thank you for just taking time. Didn't want to get the last name wrong.
Oh, the Egenti? Yeah, you probably go fuck it up.
Yeah. So that's why I said I stayed cool with that, So yeah, how you feeling, man? How you doing today?
I'm good, man. Just living a dream. Just trying to stay out of trouble, taking it one day at a time. Happy to be alive.
Yeah, blessing.
Cooking some food that I just ate, so I'm good. I'm ready to roll, ready to rock and roll.
Big thing coming up for you.
Man, my birthday show, man, June 15th. Yes, sir. June 15th at the Secret Group. Tickets are available right now. Go get your tickets. Get it.
That 4-3?
Yeah, I turned 43. Yes, sir. 43 years old.
That's awesome. So yeah, 43 hitting it there at Secret Group. But yeah, so I guess before we get to that, man, so like you're pretty much been. Let me back up. So I met you at Pulp Fiction, and
That's right.
This was before 2020. I was a spot. I was a spot on the wall. I could have been just a homeless dude walking in. But you were that type of dude, man. That pretty much, you didn't care. Like at the time, I don't know. Like I said, it was a very weird time, and I knew. But what stuck out to me was that Pulp Fiction open mic, and then you had another open mic. But I just wanted to say thank you because you're that guy that's been. I mean, this is what 2024.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, 2020, man. You kept it going. You kept it like pretty much the comedy scene, So thank you to that. But what happened during that time? I guess during you were keeping open mic at Pulp Fiction, and then was that the last time? Because I think that's the last I had saw of you, and then boom, I don't know what happened. It was like I fast forward, and then I was at Secret Group, and then boom, you were there. I was like, oh, awesome. He made it on the other end,
Right. No, first of all, thank you, man. I really appreciate that for the kind words, sir. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was a interesting time. That was before COVID. I got that room. I think I got that room in December or January of 2020, because a homeboy of mine was one of the owners of the place, and he wanted to bring comedy there, and that's how I ended up getting that room. But yeah, it was interesting. Now that room is gone. It's like no longer a thing. It's still, the building's still there. It just abandoned, man. It's kind of sad. But yeah, Pulp Fiction was where is that, man? Pulp Fiction is cool. Matter of fact, I did my birthday show there.
Wow.
Yeah, I did my birthday show in June. Yeah, I did it at Pulp Fiction. Yeah, we had maybe like 25 people. And now for my birthday, fast forward to today or this year, I'm having over 100 some people coming for my birthday and counting. So that's crazy right now. So yeah, it's been a very gradual process of people coming to this birthday show. It's becoming like a staple now. People really enjoy coming to my birthday shows. I've been doing this for my mom passed away from breast cancer in 2017. I started doing my birthday show. I never celebrated my birthday, by the way. So I just started celebrating after my mom passed away. So I started in 2018 and been doing it for 6 years now. Yeah.
Wow. But then before that what were your other, I guess, did you start because when I first went up, man, but I mean, it was Laugh Stop, and that was back in 2000. And I left overseas, and then I came back, and then it was totally different. And then that's when I think I had discovered you. I don't know. Like I said, I can't really recall, but it's just like a big stamp in my head with that Pulp Fiction that you were doing that room. I mean, you were working open mics at different other places, weren't you not, during that time?
That was my first ever open mic that I ran. I hate open mics. I usually do shows, but again, my homeboy asked me, and he was paying me a lot of money. When he gave me the check, I go, all right, I guess I'm doing open mic. Wow. I could deny the money that he gave me at the time, so I took it. So yeah, that's what started. It was just I wanted a show monthly, but he wanted to do a weekly open mic show. So I was like, all right, cool. I mean, look, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be some good stuff, but you're welcome. And he goes, yeah, let's do it. And we did it, and it lasted for 5 months, if that, and just went out of business. It just was gone like that. But it was fun. It was fun times. It made me hate comedy even more. Hosting open mic, but what are you gonna do?
So, what got you interested in comedy? What lit the flame, and then it just started burning, and then it didn't. What first joke or somebody in your family or what?
Yeah, I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria. I came in 1997 from Nigeria. I just grew up in Kid Lagos, man. You just we I don't know if you've been to a third world country, but third world country is pretty much you have to have like a wild imagination. And I always was like a class clown, always made people laugh and stuff like that. And I was just always a funny kid because I wanted the attention because my dad wasn't around, so I just wanted the attention from somebody that would listen to me. Wow. And my mom, God bless her, so she worked a lot, so she wasn't around that much because she worked. She had to take care of 4 kids by herself. But so I had to find ways to entertain myself, and I just found making people laugh as a way of outlet and relaxation, and just make me happy. That was just the thing that made me happy. I literally took pleasure in making people laugh. Like if I make my bully laugh, I think what I knew I was funny when I made my bully laugh, when he was about to whoop my ass and I made him laugh, and he was like, "Ah, you're too funny. This guy is funny." And I was literally, that's how I stopped getting people to whoop my ass. I would just everybody loved me, and I would be the guy to roast everybody in the group of friends. I'm like, "You're short. Your daddy's not real." All that, all the weird stuff that I did growing up as a kid. Then when I came to America in 1997, then I became the outsider. Then I was like, "Oh, I'm not the cool kid anymore." And high school here in America sucked. Then I found comedy in Memphis when I moved to Memphis, Tennessee. I found comedy in 2000, and my son was 2 years old at the time. So yeah, I found comedy when I was in 2007. I found comedy then, and yeah, I've been doing comedy ever since 2007. Yeah, professional.
But like when you got here, like was it like different because you had, I mean, obviously it was mainstream comedy. I think that was, you probably got, I mean 97, that's when things were just no holds barred. I believe a lot of things were thriving. It was the end of the 90s.
Oh yeah, 97 was a different time. Yeah, because
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang's one of my favorite hip hop bands. Yeah, I love it. No, 97 was different because I came in August of 1997. I remember vividly coming down George Bush Airport, coming down Beltway 8, never seen 5 lanes before. It was just spread out. And I remember vividly seeing an 18-wheeler, and I literally said, "Optimus Prime." Because I'd never seen 18-wheelers before. That was like literally a big moment in my life.
Wow, man.
And my dad was like, we got home and we were packing up our stuff. And our dad said, "I'm going to take you to a place called Chop and Quench." And I was like, what is Chop and Quench? He goes, "I'll take you to a place called Chop and Quench." So Chop and Quench means to eat as much as you want. But he spoke in Pidgin English. That's Pidgin English in Nigerian. And he took us to Ryan's Buffet. I'll never forget. It's called Ryan's Steak Buffet. I don't know if you heard of that place.
Yeah. That's old school.
That's way old school. And he took us there, and obviously the buffet. So I went to go get my food, and I'm sitting, and I ate my food like prison style. I ate my food really fast. I just came from Africa, dude. I'm fresh off the boat. And I was done in maybe 10 seconds, and my dad looked at me, and my siblings were still taking their time eating. And my dad looked at me and goes, "Son, it's okay to go get some more food." And I go, my eyes got big. I stayed in the buffet ever since then. So I was looking at my face. So that means I love buffet.
Yeah, that's before Golden Corral. So I can only imagine. That's probably homemade. Like probably Golden Corral's all more processed now. But I'm sure Ryan's Steakhouse at the time.
Yeah, Ryan's Steakhouse. It was good too, man. I love that. But I think they maybe have one left. I think, but yeah, you can't see.
Yeah, well, they were outskirts, but yeah, I just remember the food was good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So then you went to high school here in Houston.
Went to high school, yeah, Robert E. Lee High School. I graduated in '99. Then my dad had a good job in New Orleans, and we moved to New Orleans, and I met my son's mother.
So wait, so you came to Houston and went to Lee High School?
Robert E. Lee High School, yeah, right off of Hillcroft in Richmond. Yes, sir.
Wow. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like you coming in like at that time, that's like things were thriving everywhere. Things were just popping, boom, 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 boom. Like and then
Yeah, pop for you maybe, but wasn't pop for me. High school.
Well, no, but I mean, I went no. Well, I mean, I'm 43, so like I graduated '99. I was up the street at Bel Air, but don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we're the same district, yeah. So yeah,
but I was south side of Houston going to Bel Air, so it was like I loved going to Bel Air. You know, I mean, cool. It was cool being in the hood, but I love just every now and then popping back.
Oh, I wanted to go to high school. Robert E. Lee was maybe 60% Mexicans. It was so many Mexicans that went to my school, and it was like 60% Mexican, 30% black, 20% white, and 10% X-Men. I don't know what the fuck they were, but it was just different. Yeah, it was. It just had different race of people. And guess who I hung out with? The ones that look like mutants. That was my friends because they bullied a lot, so I would go hang out with them.
Well, because I have a coach who was from Somalia, and then he went to Lee, and then he went to Lee, and then he taught me like boxing. But yeah, he tells me I don't know. I mean, but being in Houston, I'm saying like you were in Houston. That's pretty much, and then you went. And so then you left and you went to next thing, New Orleans within
New Orleans. I was in Houston for 3 years. Then my dad got a job working for the Fifth Circuit Court out there in New Orleans. And we moved to New Orleans in 2000. And then Katrina happened.
Wow.
In 2005. And my son's mother is originally from Memphis. So she decided to move back to Memphis. And I went to go stay with them because we just had a baby. And that's when I found comedy. So I found comedy in Memphis. Yeah.
Wow. Because Memphis is pretty much I mean, I would think also there's like a 6th Street type of atmosphere there, right? Kind of.
Have you been to Memphis?
People keep telling me that I need to go, but I hear it's kind of like a Nashville feel or.
Yeah, it's kind of like 6th Street. It's kind of like Bourbon Street. It's the home of the blues. That's where blues music comes from. Blues comes from Memphis. I really, the perfect description for Memphis to me is, you probably appreciate it. It's like you just got off the plane and they just shot Martin Luther King. That's how it feels like. It feels super segregated. It feels bad segregated. Like that's the first time I actually experienced segregation. Like one side was white side of town, and the other side was black side of town. I didn't even know what across the railroad track was, but when I moved to Memphis, I learned really quickly what that meant.
I mean, I got the visual like in that movie Elvis, where I guess he was sneaking down the street and watching the blues.
Yeah, watching black folks and stealing their ideas and go, I'm going to learn this and use it. I'm going to stick the blues.
And the next thing you know, he's a national sensation. Yeah. So
yeah, he was a Drake of the 50s.
And that's another way to look at it. Hell yeah. So wow, and then I mean, but I think Memphis was probably also like Austin or like Houston, like when you find the spots and then it's those areas.
It's a very artsy town for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure like you started doing open mics, correct?
Yes, I found comedy in 2007, and I've been doing it for So June will make 17 years. Yeah, I've been doing it. Yeah,
that's awesome. So yeah, I'm sure you bombed a few times, more than a few, probably.
Yeah. You're not. Comics are not bulletproof to bombing. If you don't bomb, you're not trying. That's what comedy is. You have to try. If you don't try, then you're not working hard. You're taking easy routes. So you're gonna bomb because that's how you know if you're good or not. So of course I bombed. I've bombed many times. I haven't bombed in a long time, but I bombed many nights.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, I mean, don't you think that's part of the whole natural process? Like, you know, of
100%. Dave Chappelle said the best thing. He goes, I don't trust a new comic if he doesn't bomb. That means he's stealing something. He's stealing jokes. So you have to literally find your voice. It's called finding your voice. So I bombed. My first 4 years of comedy was rough because I'm trying to find my voice, find out what I want to do. And, okay, what is your perspective, Ku? How people going to remember you? It's not even about being funny. It's about being interesting. And I never understood the meaning of what he said. What Chappelle said, it's not about being funny. It's about being interesting. I go, what does that mean? Interesting means you have to be so good that people remember you because you know funny people. I know funny people, but you don't remember none of their jokes. They made you laugh, but you don't remember what the fuck they talked about. So your job as a comedian is to be so interesting that people remember not all your jokes, but some joke would be nice. They remember some joke you talked about this and that, and that's what Chappelle's meaning. Be interesting. So every time I get on stage, I said, what can separate me from everybody else? And that's why I became your favorite African. That became my catchphrase, your favorite African. Yeah. I wanted to stand out from a lot of people, and it worked, you know.
Is that, and then in your writing process, do you adapt a lot of I guess your life, I guess, what you know, and then why? Yeah, so because I've heard your stand. You know, I know. You know, I hate to. I mean, but I know your son's thrown in there every now and then.
Oh yeah, I love the shit up. Love you, boy.
I think that's fun. You know, because I think that's truth, and then you have a lot of people who can relate. You know, because a lot of people have kids, and they're like, oh damn, and you got people who don't have kids but have nephews, nieces, whatever, so forth. So
100%.
I feel that's the general thing.
Because everybody has family, right? Everybody has family. Everybody had their heart broken.
Right.
You might not have kids, but you have a dad and mom. So stuff like that translates everywhere. You could travel any country, any place. If you talk about family, religion, love interest, that always does well, no matter what room you're at, because everybody experiences those three things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to, most of my greatest bits are about my family and about my mom and about my I talk about my mom a lot. I'm trying to talk more about my dad. So my birthday show, June 15th, I might talk a little bit more about my dad, but I try to talk about family because everybody has one, you know?
Yeah. So like would I say Chappelle's one of your main influencers, or would you say it would be possibly
I'm black, of course, yes.
but who's that one comic that you were like, damn, like I want to do what he does? Like I want to do that. I don't care where or when.
Growing up in Nigeria, Eddie Murphy Raw was the first comedy special I watched because I've never seen a black man in purple suit, and he looked like Elvis. You know, he had the little Elvis look going. And he's shaking his head he was like a fucking peacock on stage. He was just doing African voices, talking about Stevie Wonder. Eddie Murphy was just me. Eddie Murphy is my OG, my goat.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy's literally everything to me. I never put Eddie Murphy in my top 5 because there's Eddie Murphy and this my top 5. Eddie Murphy he can't do anything wrong for me. I literally just saw a poster for Beverly Hills Cop Axel Foley. It's coming out in July. I almost cried, dude. I was like, yes. Love that. Love it.
No, but I think one time we agreed on. I think you had posted something about coming to America, and I was excited just like you because, like I said, you and I are about a year off. I grew up with Eddie Murphy. There was another comedian, Marlo Ray, I had on where I interviewed, and I asked him about Eddie Murphy. See, you saw him as a comedian. I saw him as a comedian. I was like the kid too, who my godfather my godfather with his kids would let him watch Eddie Murphy.
Right.
So I was like the little young kid, like not probably supposed to be watching this, but I was watching it, you know?
Right.
And then when I talked to Marlo was like, I knew him as an actor, like in Disney. I'm like,
yeah, but Marlo's like, what? Remember that.
But then I was like,
he just looks old.
But it was different how like the question wasn't specifically asked, but indirectly he just, you know, the way he saw Eddie Murphy and the way I had already processed Eddie Murphy at a young age. Like, I shouldn't be listening to this, or damn, is that kind of racist?
That album Raw was literally what it's called, Raw, like literally Raw.
The mimicking African people to dude, it was all over the place, you know.
We talked about gay people too. He was pretty. I think his first joke was a homophobic joke. Yeah, it was. He came in.
Yeah. I remember that.
Again, Eddie Murphy he can't go when it comes to stand up. That's what people are like this. When is he going to drop a special? I said, I don't care. I'm here for it.
Yeah, because
there's so many shitty specials that's come out over the years. And I told this. I think I told one of my homeboys like that. I would literally give one Dave Chappelle special for Eddie Murphy to drop a shitty special. But at least I've seen it. At least I know it came out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because not all the winners, right? But I think that if Eddie Murphy drops a special right now, it'd probably be the most watched special of all time.
I mean, it'd probably be like a mimic. Maybe Mike Tyson will wiggle something in his head. Maybe like, damn, he did it.
No. Mike Tyson tried to do stand like a couple of years ago. And yes, I had CTE watching it. It was bad. It was pretty
but see, that's what I was saying. Like when I was watching Coming to America 2, I was expecting the same. Like I knew it had to be toned down, but I was expecting somewhat like on the same. Like I was like, come on, I know y'all can be in the same ballpark type of comedy like y'all were in the first one. I mean, come on, the Reverend. I mean, that was an easy one. I mean, there's always a Reverend that's like that.
Right.
To the singer who you didn't know if he was gay or not, but he was a singer, whatever.
That's what Chop.
It was all just normal. And then the original, the barbershop. And then how many things have come away from the barbershop,
Yeah.
I mean, it was, that's what I said. It's like, I feel like when we saw comedy, it's like we saw the original, what laid it down. And then now it's like, hey man, if you can top it or get something leveled or even close to it to get people's attention, awesome. And I think you're doing that. You're doing that right now, man. You're in the motion of I mean, you have a lot of people's interest. So hats off.
I hope so. If people talk about me good or bad, I guess I'm doing something right? So it's good. I was excited, like you. I was excited for Coming to America too, but then I found out it was rated PG-13, and the first one rated R. So,
yeah.
And I watched the interview and asked Eddie Murphy why is it PG-13, and he says because he's a grandfather now. Can you believe that Eddie Murphy's a grandfather?
Which kid? I mean, which one? I mean,
I'm a grandfather, and I can't talk about the stuff I talked about on the first Coming to America. And I literally said to myself, "This movie's gonna suck," and it did. And it did.
Well, no, but I'm just like you. I'm having high hopes for Axel Foley because Axel Foley is one of the original ones too. Like when I was younger, I used to look at him and be like, oh, "Okay, so that's funny." Okay, the way he did that little gesture. Okay, the way he did this, the way he did that, and then you kind of just like, I don't know, you just the way he just did certain expressions, and I don't know, like he did a lot of his comedy in a lot of the Beverly Hills Cops movies, especially the first one. I mean, he took a lot of his material from the actual stand-up, and pretty much, I'm sure the director probably came in and was like, "Hey, we just need you to throw that in there and do that," and he's like, "All right, yeah."
Dude, I'm here with, I don't know about you, but movie has sucked for the last. I think Disney has ruined movies for me now. So right now, I'm just excited for something different, and I'm like, yes,
yeah.
Foley. I don't care if you're a grandpa. Show me some action. Give me some love. Do some dumb stuff. Put the banana in the tailpipe. I don't care. I'm in.
That's hilarious.
When I heard that music,
yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic. I mean,
it just so you hear that music.
It clicks something. I don't know what's so.
It's iconic. It's a very iconic music, and again, the older you get, listeners, you appreciate stuff more. So I'm like, I appreciate my childhood because Eddie Murphy was literally, God forbid, knock on wood, if he passes away, that's like 90% of my childhood gone because I all my happy times growing up in Nigeria was tied into Eddie Murphy films.
I just wanted to bring up about when you brought that up about Axel Foley because I believe he's the one that kind of laid down the genre too of having the mad sergeant, the mad black sergeant,
Damn it, boy!
No, but then it was like he always used to make my dad laugh, and I knew if it made my dad laugh,
screaming black cop, get out my motherfucking office,
or the I just had my ass chewed out by the fucking mayor, or I don't know the way he said it, but it was just the way his tone was, and I would just naturally laugh at it and be like, man, that's scary, man. I don't want to get yelled at like that when I get older,
it's funny. It's funny because Eddie Murphy did Beverly Hills Cop, he was a famous TV star, but he wasn't a movie star. Like he's done a couple of movies. I think the movie they did was kind of did okay in the movies with Trading Places. And by the way, Trading Places is one of my favorite movies with Eddie Murphy. So Beverly Hills Cop was his big mega hit. He had a hit with 48 Hours.
Yeah.
Mega hit, right? So when they wrote the script for Beverly Hills Cop, they wanted Sylvester Stallone.
Really?
Yeah, it was Sylvester Stallone thought it was too corny and he turned it down. And that's how Eddie Murphy got that role. So shout out to Sly for turning down Beverly Hills Cop.
That I couldn't even see it like that when you really think about it, you know?
That's what makes the movie so great. You can't see anybody but Eddie Murphy. But yeah, at one point, that movie was for Sylvester Stallone.
Hey, but maybe in the multiverse that Sylvester Stallone.
Hey, who put the two bananas in the purifier? Adrian!
Or hey, you know, maybe in the multiverse, Axel Foley's played by Sylvester Stallone, and then maybe Rocky's played by
Eddie Murphy.
By Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
I want my Adrian. Where is my Adrian? Adrian! Eddie Murphy's leaving the mama from Naughty Professor. That's Mighty Murphy. Hercules.
Yeah, I think that's the first enjoyable of like hearing a bunch of people fart.
When he did the whole voices of Naughty Professor. Yeah, that's my only. If I'm doing an Eddie Murphy impression, it's gonna be the mama from Naughty Professor. That's my voice. What's up with Jewish people? I can't get
this. Hey, yeah, that's a pretty good impression.
That's all I got, man.
But yeah, so I guess now back to the party. So now June 15th.
June 15th at the Secret Group. VIP tickets
group.
are already gone. We have no more VIP tickets. They are gone. People stop acting. It's gone. Get regular tickets, $20.
I can show this right here and show your screen. I had it just ready. So then,
what was it? A flyer? What was it?
It's on your. I believe it's on your. It was on your Instagram. So
there you go. Boom. There they go. That's that guy that owes money. He owes me a lot of money.
So June 15th at 7:30 p.m. I was also interested in the YouTube. So can we watch it from YouTube or what? Or is it just gonna be broadcast YouTube?
No, it's just a live comedy show.
It's not YouTube.
No, it's we got music. Shout out to Greta Vaughn is performing. She's Greta Vaughn is singing, and I have Christy Crow hosting. She's hosting the show.
Awesome.
I got Jeremy Lawrence, Mike Rayo, Seriously Melissa, Anna J. Ramirez. Who else I got performing? That's Royal Music performing. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But he goes by Royal the Stallion now, which is so weird to call a grown man Stallion. But yeah, he goes by Royal the Stallion. But yeah, so he's as well. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
You know, you have a good lineup. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna try to come through and check the show?
No, definitely. I do have a family member that has the same birthday as you.
Well, my birthday is June 17th. So
okay.
Well, June 15th, just a party. My actual birthday is that Monday.
No. Cool. I have to go now. No, I will be there. So
well, come through.
Yeah, because like I said, man, just you've you're keeping Houston on the scene, so you're pretty much keeping it going. You know, you're going around representing Houston, and you know, me personally, I'm still struggling, trying to get my set down. I'm back to the drawing board. I'm back in college, so I mean that, you know, I'm getting a lot of material from that, but just you being, you know, because I believe you help out a lot of comics that are trying to come up in Houston, and you know, like I said, sometimes I come through, man, and then you just give a hey, what's up, and man, that made a world to me. Like, you know, one time you were, hey, what's up, man? So you made it back, and I ain't doing nothing big or major, but just the fact of me wanting to go back and at least try to go up on, you know, try different material, try anything, you know. So thank you, and I'm sure Houston comedians say thank you as well for everything you're doing for the community.
I hope so, but I feel like in my mind, not everybody's gonna like you. So I'm pretty sure there's some people that probably get tired of my shit, but that's fine.
No, but I think that makes it interesting too, though. You know,
right. I can't get all the love and adoration. Somebody not going, man, he ain't no Eddie Murphy. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, but that's just like the same thing. That's almost like if somebody calls me out, like, well, man, you're in the military. It's like, well, did you serve? It's almost like you telling the guy, like, hey, do you go up? Do you go up every other? Do you try different things? You know, I mean,
what I've learned from living for 42 years of my life, the ones that can't always has the most to say.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that can't do what you do, they will tell you what they're gonna do and all that shit, and they ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. So,
and I always believe we need people like that, because then there wouldn't be, you know, people who just go out and put their blinders on and just focus and just get what they're doing done. And you're doing.
no, we need more doers than talkers, because we have a lot.
We do.
Talkers. That's what social media is. Social media is a lot of talkers. You know, there's like blah 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 blah. Like prime example, I'm right now I might be, I don't know what's going on. My Instagram is blowing up because I did a reaction video of, I don't know if you've heard about Kelly Rowland. She was in Cannes Festival over the weekend, and some white security lady kept touching her. And I think what she kept telling, hey, stop touching me. And when she touched her for the last time, she went off on her.
Oh,
my video was, I go, yeah, people are like mad at Kelly Rowland for going off with this white security guard. But she clearly was telling her, stop touching her, because I don't know about you, but it's some people that I know don't like to be touched unless they know you, you know?
No, that's true.
So when you put your hands on somebody, and my video was that South Park Houston came out of her in France. And she let that white woman know, bitch, I'm from South Park Houston. I will fuck you up in here.
Maybe she started taking out her hair and be like, not today.
I posted a video on my page, and people are saying, she's just doing her job. I go, no, she's not. Don't touch me. You can tell me to keep going, right? She's walking up the steps, and she kept going like she was a damn dog or something. Like, come on, white, come on. She was like, and she kept saying, if you touch one more time, and she touched again, and she, boom, lost her shit, and she checked her. I bet you one thing, she ain't gonna touch another black woman like that. That's all I know.
So you got backlash for that?
Yeah, it's like literally it's getting a lot of views, and it's obviously white women, shocker, telling me that she's doing her job. She's doing her job and not touching her. How about that?
No, because that's the first thing I was like, yo, isn't she from Missouri City, or where is she from? South Park?
She's from South Park.
Yeah, you said South Park, so you put it right on there.
Like, don't let that nice girl. Oh no. Kelly Rowland is good.
She can take care of herself.
Exactly. She needs security. Watch the video. Do yourself a favor, Danny. Watch the video and get back with me. It's hilarious.
No, I will.
Like literally, she checked that woman so quick. And even another security guard was ladies, hey, what are you doing? You know who this is? This Kelly Rowland. She's from South Park. Leave her alone.
All right. Well, nah. So I guess I want to hold you up.
So I made a video about it on my Instagram. Now my phone's been blowing up. It's so funny. So I'm a comedian. I have none but free time. I'll argue with you all day. I don't give a shit. Let's go.
Yeah. No, I love debating too. It's got me in trouble. I think I've told you a few stories about me already. So yeah, it's got me in trouble a few times at the job. You know. But
if you feel strong about something, why not? If I feel strong about something, I'm going to argue. I don't like to argue, but if I feel strongly about something, I'm going to defend my point.
And I totally always feel like if it's based on truth and video and everything else on top of it that you can prove, or if you're like, I guess, try to be argued with about it, I mean, you have facts, you know, which makes it even better, you know. I believe.
Yep, exactly.
But yeah. So so yeah, cool. So I guess that's
all you got. That's it.
No, yeah, no. I can keep going. I just don't want to hold you up.
I gotta go, bro. I gotta go.
No, I got you. But I just want to say thank you again. Thank you.
No, thanks for having me, man. This was fun. Let's do this again.
Yes, sir. I'm down. And then maybe, like I said, one day you come to the studio, check it out. Come over here, check out the studio.
Where's your studio located at? Where is it at?
South side of Houston.
Where South side?
Like you're talking about, like right before Pearland.
Oh, I live in Fresno.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm right by you.
Yeah. So
I live I live right side of Pearland. So yes, I can definitely come to the studio.
Because that's the thing. I believe me, I want to go to secret group a lot more if I can, but 43. A lot of, but you know, so anything I can do to get my, even if I keep going in secret, I'm gonna keep it going. You know, like I said, you know, so
you gotta ask yourself, how bad do you want this? That's the question.
No, true, but I feel it's still good just to it's kind of my therapy too. You know, I mean, it's a good way to go up there and just let some things off your chest. I always believe, you know, that open mic. So I always feel it's a secret group has always been an open door, you know, to people, you know. So
yeah, man. Shout out to the secret group. I actually got the Come and Take It festival that they do every year. They didn't do this. They didn't do a festival this year, but yeah. So yeah, shout out to the
Come and Take It.
Come and Take It festival. So, awesome venue. They give Houston comics a place to perform comedy literally 7 days a week. You can perform 7 days a week in the secret group, so it's pretty awesome.
All right, well, you'll see me out there. You'll see me out there, and I'll try to get some things to go together, show you a video or something. Maybe if I show a good reel, and then have me on one of your shows one of these days.
Let's go.
All right, Q. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you again. All right, I'll see you around.
Are you posting this right now? Will you post this live? Will you post this video today?
Yeah, I'll probably be today or tomorrow.
All right, post it so people can get tickets. Get your tickets, Houston. Don't fuck around.
Yes,
Come see your favorite African, man. No VIP tickets. We sold out. Regular tickets, $20.
Yeah.
Your friends.
Cool birthday extravaganza.
Let's go.
All right. I'll see you, Coop. See you later.